outside the arena with Britt and Ryan. And what were your guys' thoughts of the game tonight?
Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. I think that first dunk, that was like the best shot.
Donovan?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Donovan killed it. His scores throughout the night, I mean, that was insane. So.
Did you see the smile from Joe Ingles after?
I did see that. That was hilarious. What was he? I didn't know was he just cheesing?
Oh yeah, like because you could just see like he was just walking off smiling. But dude, we got to caption that and get it for like a screensaver or something. It's amazing. And Ryan, what was your thoughts tonight? We didn't get to hear from you yet on that.
I loved watching the game. I was sitting right next to Elvin Gentry, and at one point he was just freaking out, and I was like, "This is what happens when I don't eat." He was like, he was throwing expo markers. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And who were you guys most impressed? I think I could probably guess, but who were you most impressed with tonight?
Oh, for me, definitely Donovan Mitchell. Like for sure, his numbers tonight was like very impressive. He was good. He was killing it.
I actually was impressed with Bogdanovich. I mean, like we know Mitchell's going to do what he does, but if Bogdanovich comes out and puts up 27 for us tonight, Jazz are going to be really, really tough to beat going into the playoffs.
One thing I think we're knocking on the door of is a triple-double for Donovan Mitchell, to your point. And then, to your point, Bogdanovich, I don't know if we wouldn't have had him and his scoring so far this year. I think we all knew he was a three-point shooter, but he can score at every level.
He can.
I mean, if on the defensive side we're slipping a little bit.
Yeah.
How do you think guys just attribute that to Rudy, or what do you guys attribute that tonight? And I guess this week, actually.
Oh, man, I'm going to give this one to Ryan. I think you're going to have more of an opinion.
Last night I was at the game, and I saw Coach Quinn. He was coming up off a defensive stance, and he gave it to his junior coach to draw up the defensive play. So I think Coach knows that they're in a good place right now.
Yeah.
I don't think I think we're okay. I think he's being a little bit patient. We're still kind of gelling, and I think 10, 12, 15 more games into the season, you and I might feel a little bit different about the defense.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, so I guess maybe where we've been seeing frustration come from is we're having huge leads, and then at the end of the game, we're at single digits, so we get, like, super nervous. But, I mean, from a fan perspective, it's been super exciting.
Yeah.
What's your guys' expectations for the rest of the year? Britt, what's your expectation?
I feel like they're going to do really, really well. I think that they're going to go far, and I'm excited to see it. I think each game has been really entertaining, to say the least. But like you said, single digits at the end. It's been really, really fun to watch, and I think they're going to go far.
All right. And Ryan?
I love the Jazz, and we're in the West, though. We got the Lakers, we got the Clippers, we have the Nuggets, we have the Rockets. I love the Jazz. I believe in them. I just don't know how they're going to – I don't know. That's a gauntlet that I surely wouldn't want to walk. So you tell me what your thoughts, man.
I mean, so to your point earlier, they've been kind of figuring new things out. I think we have a deep enough bench that we can use that, to position ourselves well for the playoffs. So I'm really hoping for that. One thing that you mentioned, you said you love the Jazz, and you really emphasized that. Last question, we'll let you guys go and get out of the cold. Where does that love come from? What made you become a Jazz fan?
Oh, man. I actually really love the Jazz. I have to say, though, I haven't been following them as closely as I would like. I mean, tonight it's made me want to become more of a Jazz fan for sure. The environment is incredible, and it's fun to watch. And so I definitely want to become part of the fam.
Well, we hope to see you out here again. We're doing this every time. And Ryan, where does that love come from?
I love a good underdog. And Jazz are an underdog. Even Coach Quinn is an underdog. And when you see the talent that they're putting together organically without a superstar, without going and shopping a superstar, you kind of get the feel of the old school Jazz, bringing players together and developing. I just want to see them make it over that next hump. And I think that there may be one player away defensively to putting this run together for the ring,
Absolutely. That's well said. Hey, we appreciate you guys coming out, and we hope to see you again.
Appreciate
Britt,
you guys.
Light that fire, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thanks,
Thank you
brother.
so much.
Appreciate it. Sorry.